Congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
It's been 6 years since the first film went absolutely mad. How easy was it for you to get back into character again when you came to filming?
Well, we've never really had a break because, there was the Frozen Fever and then Olaf's Frozen Adventure. So we've been able to sort of keep playing in the sandbox, but to come back for a theatrical film with the weight of expectations that we'd never experienced on the first film because it was sort of a surprise juggernaut was overwhelming because you have to live up to so much. And that starts with, obviously, the story and the characters. And it became, early on, I think very apparent to us that we were in the best hands possible, that Chris and Jen, our co-directors, Bobby and Kristen, our composers, had so taken the time necessary to ask the important questions, to understand what story the characters needed answered, what questions they needed to understand about themselves, that it felt like, okay, now that we've got something really, a great solid foundation to jump off of, it makes the rest of the process easy.
Yeah. Was there anything in particular that surprised you about where we find Kristoff and Olaf again? Anything that you're like, oh, I'm not so sure?
I just couldn't believe, just in general, about the movie that it was so gutsy, that the storytelling was so gutsy. I remember Jen and Chris, the first time they sort of walked me through the sort of maturation of the world and the characters themselves, that there was going to be a story with such profound depth was really exciting to me.
Yeah.
I agree. I think it would have been so easy to repeat the first film's success. They did the complete opposite.
Yeah.
They take these characters to challenging new places. They go in really unexpected directions. They take them out of Arendelle. And each one of these characters is forced to grow, is forced to confront not only stepping into the unknown as it relates to the future, but also reconciling with the past.
Yeah. And this film rights the wrong of the first film, I find, and Kristoff gets his own song, which is incredible.
Incredible.
Olaf's song, very good as well.
No.
But
let's be
this
honest.
spoke to my glam rock background.
This speaks to all of us who grew up in the 80s. I've been desperately trying to make sure Jonathan never got a song because I knew this moment would happen where he'd steal the movie if he did. And I'm not going to lie, it's exactly my worst nightmare coming true.
It feels perfect for Kristoff's character, and like the casting as well, it just feels perfect. Did you ever feel, oh, actually, you could do Kristoff and you could do Olaf? Do you ever feel like you could do other people's characters or
Never
their
in
songs?
a million years. When I watch Frozen 1 and 2 and I hear Josh Gad is a unique, comedic, singular voice like nobody else.
Josh Gad is an idiot.
Josh Gad is a genius. No one can do what he's doing in this movie. It's amazing.
I would similarly say that Jonathan is the most perfect voice for not only, by the way, in my opinion, the most challenging role in the franchise, because he has to not only voice one character, he's got to voice two. And the voice that you've come up with for Sven is so iconic. And I really still, like, every time I see it, I'm like, how did you come up with that voice? It's so perfect. And it's just, like, different enough, but it's something that, like, all of us who pretend to be, like, my own daughter speaks to her stuffed animals, and all of us who pretend...
What's her voice?
Oh my God, she's so funny. Oh, every time she has a little dog named Nufty, who's like a little Snoopy, and I'll say, "Good night, Ava. Good night, Nufty." And she'll be like, "Good night, Dada. Good night, Dada." And it just like, it makes me weep every time. It's the cutest thing ever.
That is adorable.
That's adorable. Just finally, what's your go-to Frozen karaoke song?
Now it's Into the Unknown.
I was just about to say it's going to be Into the Unknown all day, every day.
Although, like, Adina and Panic at the Disco have both, like, ruined it because I don't think I can ever hit those notes.
Yeah, Josh, I've heard you hit those notes.
Not this early in the morning.